Hello everyone, I am Exicon Exorchoya, the founder of Exicon Exedra. Welcome to the first ever Xeps Beta. Xeps Beta is a shorter version of a main Xeps. I have 4 things to go over, so let's go ahead and get straight to it. The first thing I'd like to go over is the reveal of the final game of the late 2025 game lineup. On its own, it isn't necessary to bring it up in an Xeps, but there is a reason why I'm bringing it up today. The final game is Exicon Exedra Minor Advancement, an RPG game that I created back in 2017 and fully released it to the public on June 13th. After some time, the game was unavailable for download for many years, but I will be bringing it back very soon, because when I finish the playthrough of this game on stream, version 1.55 will be available to download on itch.io in 2026. Stay tuned. Alright, there you have it. That is the final game of the late 2025 game lineup. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, the first game lineup of 2026. Let's see what games are going to be streamed next year. The first game is DMC5. This is a game that I played a long time ago back when I had my Xbox One, but with my PS5, I will be playing this game on stream and I will include the Virgil DLC. Up next, Final Fantasy 15. As a shocker, I have this game, and thanks to the City of Final Fantasy NT, I have decided to go with playing more Final Fantasy content next year. The objective for this one is to simply go through the story mode and nothing else. Last but not least is dependent on one thing, and that's if I get any more games by the end of the year. If I do and it's games I can work with, I'll add them to the lineup, but if not, then only one game remains, and it's the revival of Street Fighter 6. That is the end of the first 2026 game lineup. The next thing I'd like to go over is Photo Dojo X, a game that I revealed in Xeps 7 back in September. As I have established from last time, do not expect any news for 2026, but since it's 2025, I would be happy to go over the following details. First up is the target audience. The target audience is the fighting game community in general that knows about Photo Dojo. Now in Photo Dojo, you can create fighters and you can play as those creations along with creating stages, something that cannot be done in Photo Dojo X, meaning that the Photo Dojo community is not the target audience. Second is the roster. Who's joining and how many characters are there going to be? Well, both of those are going to remain a secret, but I will show you one thing. See this template character? Well, it's legit a character. Yes, this is going to be known as Photo Fighter from Photo Dojo, and he is the first character in the roster. The third and final thing I like to go over is about stages. Take a look at this. This is the first ever 2D fighter maker game I created called Exicon Exedra Roblox Battle, which started its development in 2015 and ended in 2018. See how the stage is moving? It kind of makes it look like it's 3D, doesn't it? These stages in that game are known as 3D scroll stages, and for Photo Dojo X, every stage is 3D scroll. So I hope you all look forward to this interesting twist of how the game is going to look. I'd like to bring this reminder up once more. Do not expect any news of this game in 2026. I want to try something different with the process of how I go with revealing things to see if things turn out better. With that said, that is all for Photo Dojo X. Please stay tuned for the release of the game in 2027. Alright everyone, this is it. The final thing to reveal in this Xeps beta. If you've been keeping track of what's going on, you should know what this is. And that is the iconic Federation Battle Royale in Vrast. It is now time to reveal the final 2 characters in Gen 3, please take a look at who's joining.
Orothoso. Title Jaw.
The creators of Destruction Mike and Catastrophe Alex have finally been revealed. Orothoso and Titlejaw will be joining the iconic Federation Battle Royale next year. And with that, Gen 3 is complete, resulting to a total of 60 characters for the Battle Royale. You can select a character from the Battle Royale, but you cannot select a character someone else has chosen. If your character wins, your prize money is $5 on Steam. And last, in the future, after the Battle Royale is complete, Gen 4 will begin development with a planned count of 12 additional characters, raising the total to 72. So stay tuned for that, because the iconic Federation is not done yet. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching the first XEPS beta. Stay tuned for XEPS 8 next year, and may the best be upon all of you. Take care.